Welcome back. You're with us on Bazaar Morning Call, and let's take the conversation forward now with Nischal Maheshwari, who's joining us. And we have a lot of fundamental stocks and themes to talk about. He's, of course, CEO Institutional Equities at Centrum. Nischal, good morning. Great to have you on the show as always. I straight away have one company in mind that we wanted to discuss with you, and that's Hindustan Aeronautics. A, because the stock's done so well. B, because, defense is such a buzzing space, so much order inflow. And C, we have an OFS. So what are your thoughts on this one, and how would you approach it, given that in a tough market, this is a stock that's rallied, 80-90% in the last 1 year?
Morning, Surbhi. I think, yes, the outlook on HAL remains to be pretty robust, basically, whether it is the order book, basically, which you see it, or the defense requirement for the country. And the third most important thing is basically that the government is looking to manufacture more and more products domestically rather than actually imported. So obviously, I think HAL is at the forefront, and I think at these valuations basically looks interesting. So I would recommend my investors to be participating in the OFS.
Okay, so that's thumbs up, and you're looking at participating in the OFS. And this is just the other specific stock on which needed your views would be GAIL, I think, because a lot of chatter since yesterday. They've got that huge tariff hike. Not as much as what the company wanted, but it's a big hike nonetheless. What's your view?
So I think this was expected to happen. I think we are a bit disappointed, basically, that the hike is not as much as what market was expecting. So we are a bit disappointed there. I think the stock has reacted positively earlier. We continue to believe that it's a good bet at these prices, but I think the stock will react negatively today.
Nischal, the other one is Sobha Developers, which sold off some 13-14% yesterday. There were those some searches which were going on. The stock's basically back at February 2020 levels. The other Bangalore-based developers are all, nowhere close. They're all done far better. Any thoughts? Do you have this under active coverage?
Morning, Prashant. No, we do not have it under active coverage, but I think two things basically which are more or less defining for the whole industry based down south. So I think there is some disappointment as far as I think IT is concerned. IT is the major driver out there, and given that we are seeing some slowdown in IT basically across the world. So I think market was waiting for a cue basically, and maybe this is a trigger basically which is set off for people to take profits. Most of these stocks down south has done pretty well. So I think this is what I would see into it. There is going to be a slowdown, both IT as well as interest rates going up as far as the real estate is concerned.
Hi, Nischal. Good morning. What about the insurance companies? There was a root shock in the budget. But from there seems some bit of stability and some bit of buying as well. Your view on the insurance stocks?
So I think post the budget, basically, most of these stocks have corrected dramatically. They've come down almost 15-20%. So most of them, when we went back and looked at it, I think most of them were 8-10% kind of business coming from that particular segment. So I think the reaction was unwarranted. People are finding value basically at these prices. And that's why we are seeing some bottom fishing happening. In that sector, our top pick still remains to be SBI Insurance. I think that's our top pick basically in that. And we continue to recommend saying that you should be accumulating these stocks at these prices.
Okay, Nischal, stay on. We will have more stocks and more of the market to discuss with you. But